That's that fine. I'm bringing you that heat. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing you that heat. It's a lovely Tuesday. Hope you guys doubled up on the vibes from yesterday. Hope it was only good vibes, you know. Hope it was a good vibes. You doubled it up. If it was bad vibes yesterday, hope you left that. And we're choosing to have a good day today. It's a Tuesday. Hope you had a good day. We out here at the night show. I'm Royale, the hip hop therapist, the one and only, talking on everything hip hop and culture out here in South Africa. And you're now tuned into the Erratic Show, the only show where we in the streets and industry. And we're here for another episode, you know what I'm saying? Keep consistency vibes, we keep going, the energy, keeping it alive, keep going, man. Just getting better and better and better and better. And I thank you guys for tuning in, man. I appreciate all the love and support. Yeah, and all the views. You guys mean the world to me. But let's get to it. So before, I even start with the news, I wanted to touch on this tweet, like I spoke about yesterday, touch on this tweet that came out. Shishaliza, or I guess formerly known as Bash, or if you know him as Bash, tweeted out about, he's tired of seeing the same artists on the lineup, and that artists need to come out and do more, you know what I'm saying? So I replied to that, I was like, nah man, it's kind of disrespectful and whack to say that about artists, personally just how I feel. And then we got into a young back and forth, I wouldn't say it's a spit or whatnot, it was just like a discussion, discourse. We got into a chat, everything that should be happening, I am the therapist, I'm here to talk about it, so I was like, nah, let's talk and chat. But I think in the Twitter 140 characters, not everything could be explained, how things are read, you can't, it's just like a text, things can be misread. Like if I say sharp, you might read as in like, oh, okay, he's off, or, things like that. So I figured I'd take this moment to break it down and everything. And I remember saying this in one of the tweets, but my main basis of this chat is coming from that, right? We got to look at the young artists, we got to look at everyone, all this industry like an ecosystem, right? And the artists or the young come-ups with the flowers trying to grow, and flowers, plants, trees, whatever it may be, fruit, vegetables, just trying to grow, right? But you can't grow, no matter how great of a seed, no matter how beautiful soil, you can't grow if the soil is bad, if it doesn't allow for growth, if the foundation of where you're planting these seeds isn't gonna allow them to grow and rise to what they expect it to be, right? And with that being said, I definitely know that artists can be doing better, and I think hanging around with a lot of young artists and all of that, I think discussing with them, they understand that. A lot of artists are talking about how they understand they need to come out more, go to different groups, support here, chat to who and who, sending out DJ packs to the right people and to where it needs to be sent, writing press releases, trying to do the whole music video shanties, trying to get all the music and the legalities of the music in order and everything. And with that being said, being young artists and being young people, it gets a lot, you know what I'm saying? You don't know everything, you don't know how a lot of things work. You're trying to understand from people, also trying not to get scammed, trying to ask from OGs here and there and there. And sometimes it doesn't always come about, and not everyone's willing to share the information. And that's also where the gatekeeping comes in. It's like everyone thinks gatekeeping is just this thing of, no, you can't get industry. No, it's also about certain information that's passed on. Why certain things are not talked about, why certain things are quiet. Also, just example, niggas want to do shows, venues and promoters, and I don't think this is a gatekeeping in terms of they don't want to let in, but a belief factor and a belief system. That's what we need in SA, where it's okay, you might not know me, or you might not have heard my songs or the big songs, or they're not the big songs in the country, or you don't know if I'm going to fill out, but at least give me a chance to come perform and connect with the people, because that's what we need. The more I can do shows and the more I can connect, the more I can bring people in and they can start knowing about me, and the noise can grow, you know what I'm saying? Everywhere needs to start from a basis. And that also comes with radio. Radio is meant to be breaking new artists, playing new music, showing the country what we listen to. We stay in SA where internet connectivity is a privilege. Not everyone has it. 13% of South Africans are on Twitter. Not everyone is connected on internet. Not everyone's connected on Instagram. So putting your music and stuff on Twitter and Instagram, yeah, I can reach globally because there's that privilege, but what about here in SA, no home? So you need radio play. Radio play has reach, it has impact, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the tweets I was putting up that I think got misinterpreted. I stay in Jozi, but I know I like my village Mpunza and Mtats, Eastern Cape. Like when I go there, there's kids who listen to radio who know, like they'll ask me about artists and different stuff because they heard it from radio. But they're not gonna know about local artists because local artists are getting played on internet. But what about the radio play? Who is that touching? And those numbers help because now if it's like, hey dog, I'm getting played here, these are the numbers, these are analytics. I think I can do a show, I think I can do a tour there. If people have heard of you, they know that like, okay, maybe you can come do a show and tour there. So, it was just that thing. It was just that what I want to touch on, the foundation and how we need to grow that and change the soil and everything about the foundation of what we based on and how our industry is based up and what we need to do to change that. And it's not even a slight to other people because there's groups like Until Feel Good Series, Vogue Nights, Street Fest, not mentioning them doing Street Fest, like everyone, like all the groups trying to do stuff for new artists, put a platform up for them. You get your Kawe magazines, your Pinnacle Pop magazines, your Bubblegum magazines like Slick on Life. There's a lot of platforms trying to help young artists, and then we appreciate them for that. But it still feels like, it's a different ecosystem on its own, like we're trying to build a new ecosystem, but we need to merge it together with the radio because the radio is supposed to be the sunshine, the water, the stuff that feeds into the soil and the plants to help grow it at its highest. Because if we're still doing our own little industry, we're gonna grow, but without the necessary like the sun and the water taking it to the max, you're not going to be the biggest oak tree that we can be. I hope I'm making sense. I hope I've been able to articulate what I'm saying well. So I don't think we can't just blame the artists. We can't just blame the promoters or the gatekeepers or people doing events. Like we need to come together. At some point we just need to come together and be like, guys, let's talk this shit out. Let's change the ecosystem. Let's refertilize the soil, dig it up, all of that. Let's get in some sunlight. Let's get in the rain, the right nutrients, all that stuff, and let's just grow. Like let's be able to grow and grow and grow, because once we grow and our roots are sowed in and like done, our seeds, those that come after us, are gonna have more life to engage in. And when this ecosystem grows, like I still think we're at the budding stage where we're still becoming flowers and trees and fruits and whatnot. Like there's still beasts that need to come out of this ecosystem, like animals and creatures that have never seen before. But now that there's life breathing into the system, they can also come out, and you don't know what monsters South Africa can produce. So yeah, man, I just wanted to go into that a bit, chat about that a bit, because I'm about the music, I'm about the kids, I'm about the whole industry, and just bring them all together and about talking about shit. So yeah, man, that was a bash of a tweet. I really enjoyed that. I really had fun with that tweet thing. It was very stimulating. We could engage in it. I think that that needs to happen more. We can't be fearful of having chats and all of that. But enough about that. On to the news. So, want to get into the fashion world. MaXhosa, they recently did a young show for their spring summer collection for this year, and man, it was beautiful. They dropped this line, and it's in tribute to Riky. Man, like for the culture, that's huge. And I think even MaXhosa, what he's doing, like it's beautiful. He always used to kid out Riky. Riky came out with the whole, the orange mask and the thing. It's just to see that relationship still going beyond, and still pushing. And I think the proceeds and funding will also go to the fams and all that stuff. So it's just beautiful to see, man. Lovely to see legend keep living on, spirit never die. They say cotton eaters worldwide live forever, never die, multiply. And you can see that's happening right there, man. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Then staying on to local news, Nasty C has apparently been casted on a Disney Plus show. It's going to be called, the Disney Plus show that's happening is called Kizazi Moto. Apparently it's an African sci-fi fantasy action-packed kind of type animation shandies. So the boy getting into that bag, and shout out Nasty C, man. That nigga young, he's 25-year-old doing all this crazy shit, just off the Iverson tour, just like, he's just bagging in bodies on bodies on bodies on bodies, doing the goddamn thing. Like, can't even hate on the kid. If you hate on the kid at this point, man, I don't even know. That's on you. You need to sort your shit out. And while we also, on some Netflix, I know Collision, it came out, South African production, South African film. Netflix, go check that out. And man, yeah, let's just try to keep supporting more South African shows and talents and movies that are happening. any fests that are happening. And I know some film fests are about to start coming out, so let's try to get into more of that and just support and everything like that. Then I also want to let everyone know, if you're looking for a job, the Royale is hiring. I think they're looking for a day manager, admin manager. So if you got the skills, if you got the requirements, go check it out. It's a spot, it's a cultural spot deep within the Groover's heart. Sunset Sunday is there now. Until's taken over. They've been doing crazy things with it. Strictly Soul has been hosted there. They got their wine, I think Thursdays or Wednesdays. They also got like a Wine-ish coming up with the Wine-ish. Hey, shout out to the Wine-ish, that YouTube channel's fucking fire. They're doing things. So they got like a young collab date coming up with them. They also do quiz nights. So it's pretty vibing. It's got a lot of young people, a lot of young black people there. I love it. I won't lie. Every Saturday, it goes up. So the Royale is hiring. Go. If you think you got the skills, apply, get that job, get that paper. We know it's a tough out here. It's 25 rand a liter for petrol. Yo, my God. That will always be my only chat. That will always be my only chat. Like, go get your paper. Ain't no one going to be mad at you. Ain't no one going to be mad at you at all. Right? A bit of a slow news day. So just touching some international news before I leave. I was rocking the fashion today. So here are the Adidas Yeezy knit runners. Apparently, these are like the prototypes or young releases, sneak peeks. Hey man, I don't know. I've never liked most of Yeezy things. Now these slippers, Kanye is cooking you guys. Adidas and Kanye is cooking you guys. They don't respect us. No. I won't lie. I will never come. I've never copped the Yeezy, but I'll never cop. And apparently Yeezy Day happening sometime beginning of August. This year, they're going nuts. They're going crazy. I mean, I can't imagine. It is Kanye, so that will be fire if you're into that. And then, as we were on TV today as well, Squid Game season 2 got greenlit for season 2, so that's gonna be coming out. That's crazy. I know everyone was into that. What are you expecting from it? How, like, hey man, I don't even remember that nigga's name. Like, I watched it, I wasn't even paying much attention to. But that nigga who decided not to go home to his daughter, what you guys expecting from him? They're saying they're gonna get more into those mysterious guys and behind with the masks and all of that stuff. So it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be nice. I think it should be good. Hopefully it is, because that nigga was like 12 years on it, and sometimes the sequel's never that great as the original. And then lastly, while we start international news, shout out to Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors, winning their 4th ring, and winning the 2021-2022 NBA season. Crazy, man. But my mans are coming next year. We traded in Boban for Christian Wood. It's about to go crazy. Don't you sleep, baby. Don't you sleep. Got you. I got you. You know what it is? It's Rad Kizazi, the hip-hop therapist here, where I talk everything hip-hop, everything cultural, straight from here, Mzansi, South Africa, the best place in the world. And you tune into the Erratic Show, the only show where we in the streets and in the street. Hope you guys had a fucking good night. And I still wish you have a great week ahead. Oh yeah, Thursday, listening party, Hello Yagami, happening Feel Good series. You gotta be in there, gotta check. Friday, you know what it is. Nouveau, Romeo's, a Rare Friday. Gonna be out there, gonna be banging, gotta do the shit. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, that little bar, that little dilly, so you know what's happening. You don't want to miss out, man. We're here every day. Monday to Friday, I'm here every day. Check out the Daddy Longstem interview, The Right Show and Friends. I'm gonna be dropping interviews on Fridays, so you don't want to miss that, man. You don't want to miss anything. You don't want to miss anything. This is the best fucking show in the world. Trust me, on God. Like, yeah. But you know what it is. Peace. It's E. I'm out. Love you guys.